Good morning, Year 2. I hope you're all keeping well. We are now on Wednesday and this week is absolutely flying by. I just want to say well done to those children at home for completing their work. I've seen some amazing learning going on at home, so well done, keep it up. In today's maths lesson, we are going to be continuing our learning on measurement, but today we are going to be focusing on how to measure the mass of something. So mass means how heavy or how light something is, and we can use scales to measure the mass of something. And when we measure mass, it is either measured in grams or kilograms. And grams is a smaller unit of measurement. So if I was weighing a bag of sugar, for example, or weighing apples, it would be measured in grams. Whereas kilograms is a larger unit of measurement. So if I was weighing the mass of a dog or the mass of a human, it would be measured in kilograms because it's going to have a larger mass. So I have here a set of scales, and you might use it when you're baking, for example. So you might have some at home. So if you have a look, I have a scale here and I can see it's going up in steps of 200 grams before it then reaches 1 kilogram. But the little integers are a little bit too small for us, so we're going to use a game which will be better for you, and I'll show you that in a minute. But before we move on, I just wanted to show you how you can sometimes see the mass of something on things that you buy from the shop. So if I look at this bag of sugar, it weighs 500 grams. Whereas this bag of sugar weighs 1 kilogram. Now I know that if I had 500 grams and I had another 500 grams, that equals 1,000 grams. And 1,000 grams, so these two bags of sugar, is equal to this bag of sugar, because 1,000 grams is the same as 1 kilogram. Okay, so that's a key fact that you will need to know to help you when measuring mass. Okay, so I'm going to show you a quick game that you can play at home to practice those skills of how to measure mass, and then you are going to be able to move on to your doodle task for today. When you log into Google Classroom, you have got this PDF document here, which gives you some of the keywords that we are going to be looking at today. So as I said before, mass is a measurement of how heavy or light something is, and we can use scales to measure the mass of something, and the mass can be measured in grams or kilograms. As you move on, we have got a game here called Mostly Posty, and as you open it up, it will take you to this page, and the levels that I would like you to focus on today is answers in steps of 10 grams and answers in steps of 100 grams. So let's start off with answers in steps of 10 grams. So you've got a parcel at the bottom. We're going to pop it on the scales and we're going to read the scale. So you need to see where the marker is pointing to. So I can see that it is pointing to 500 grams. So I'm going to put 500 grams. So you need to make sure that you've got the correct units at the end. So grams can be shortened to just a letter G, whereas if it was kilograms, it's got kg. Okay, so just double check that your units are correct at the end. And click check. And then put your next parcel on the scale. Now I can see that the marker has gone past 100 grams, and because I know it is going up in steps of 10, I can carry on past 100 and count in tens. So I've got 100, and that means after it will be 110. So 110 grams, and click check. Now this one, I can see the marker has gone past 100, it's gone past 200, but it hasn't gone past 300 yet. So I'm going to count up from 200. So 200, 210 grams, 220, 230, 240, 250, 260, 270, 280, 290 grams. Okay, just double check I've got grams at the end and click check. So let's try one more on this level. So as I can see, my pointer has gone past 100, past 200, past 300. So let's count 310, 320, 330 grams. And click check. So the next level that I would like you to have a go at is not that one, is this one. So I'm going to pop it on the scale. And this level is a little bit trickier because it's going up in steps of 100 grams and not in steps of 10 grams like before. So I can see that it's gone past 1 kilogram, past 2 kilograms, but it hasn't gone past 3 kilograms. So I'm going to count. So I've got 2. So it'll be 2,000 or 2 kilograms. Then it'll be. So on the last level, we looked at answering in steps of 10 grams. But this time, if you would like to challenge yourself, you can have a go at answering in steps of 100 grams. If you feel that you're only confident in counting in steps of 10 grams, that is perfectly fine. But if you want to challenge yourself, you can have a go at this level here. So let's put my parcel on the scales. And I can see that this time it's got kilograms at the bottom. And we're going to be counting up in steps of 100 grams. So I can see that it's gone past 1 kilogram, it's gone past 2 kilograms, and it's gone past 3 kilograms. So remember before we said that 1 kilogram is equal to 1,000 grams. So remember this would be 1,000 grams, 2,000 grams, 3,000 grams. Remember I'm counting up in steps of 100 afterwards. So 3,000 grams, 3,100, 3,200, 3,300, 3,400, 3,500, 3,600 grams. Or we could write it as 3.6 kilograms. But that's a little bit tricky. So we're going to just stick to grams for now. Let's put this parcel on here. So this time, remember we're counting in steps of 100 grams, not 10 grams, 100 grams. So I can see it's only gone one little line past, which shows me it is 100 grams. So let's try one more before we move on. So this time, I notice that it's gone from 0, it's gone past 1 kilogram, and it is pointing to 2 kilograms. You could write this in 2 different ways. So you could write 2,000 grams, because 1 kilogram is equal to 1,000. So if I have 2 kilograms, it is equal to 2,000 grams. Or we can write simply 2 kilograms. But we need to change our units by clicking this button to make sure we've got 2 kilograms and click check. If you're confident enough, you can then move on to your doodle task, which should be found under the extras part on your Doodle Maths. So if you haven't completed the doodle tasks from the other day, you will need to complete those first before you will see today's task. Good luck. If you have any questions, please ask your teacher.